So my car is not starting. What is the deal? So I've been at this parking lot for like the last 45 minutes trying to get my car to start. I've cranked it like 20 times every which way, shaking the key every which way, trying to, get the car to start, but nothing. It won't turn over. And I'm thinking at this point that it's okay. So basically, let me tell you guys what I did as far as trying to diagnose this. Okay, this situation here. All the lights on my dash are on. Battery, my radio works. The blower motor works. I know. I'm not getting anything out of it AC wise, but the blower motor works. So I went out. When this happened, like I tried it like 5 times, nothing happened. So like maybe it's a dead battery. I went out, or a weak battery. I went out, looked at the headlights, turned the headlights on. All right, it's at nighttime. It's nighttime right now, and the headlights are strong. So everything works. The headlights are strong. I don't think that it's the battery. So I'm pretty sure it's not the alternator because. I've had alternators die out on me, and normally it dies out when the car's on. Like I'm driving on the road, all of a sudden my car shuts down because the alternator is not charging the battery, and the battery is dead. Car dies. You won't be able to turn it on, but that's not the situation here because my car's not running when it died out. Right now, like 45 minutes ago when I got in here. My car is parked for like about an hour, so that's the difference in it. So it's not the alternator. So as far as the battery is concerned, I had somebody put cables. I asked somebody to help me out with jump because you can never be too sure, as far as this situation is concerned. Was hoping that was the battery. I was crossing my finger it was the battery, or some issue that's not the starter. So I put cables on the battery, and I get nothing at all. Well, basically, I get the same thing. Lights on the dash are not working. The lights on the dash are working. It's the same scenario. Lights on the dash are working. Everything else works. And we had it charged up for was charging it for about a minute or two before I started, just in case the battery was absolutely dead. But nothing. And normally, if it was really weak, the battery. You would still hear a really, really weak crank, but I didn't hear any weak cranks coming from it at all. It was like click, click. Every time I was trying to turn it on, it was like click, click, click. It was a one click. And every time I tried to turn it on, it was just one click. So at that point, I was like, it's not the battery, it's not the alternator. What else could it be? It could be the fuse, or it could be a relay, something that's happening where the starter is not charged. It's not. There's a broken connection between the battery and the starter. But I don't think it's the relay. I'm gonna rule out the relay because I could hear a click. I could hear a faint click when I try to start it. Normally, when you hear a faint click or click when you try to start it, it's because there is power going to the starter. There's power going to the starter, and you're hearing a click, but the motor's not running. All right. Sometimes it's a battery that's real low. You will hear a click. The same situation, but we tested out the battery, so that's not the case. I don't think it's a relay because there is power going there. So it could be. There is a slight possibility that it could be the fuse, but I'm not 100% sure of that. I don't think so because I've had situations where the fuse, a fuse that has a connection to the car starting issues. There was a fuse that the two situations that I've had as far as the fuse is concerned is one time I had a dead fuse that was a main fuse, and I had nothing on the dash at all. Nothing on the dash, no electricity was working inside the car, as if the battery was taken off, off the cable was taken off the battery. That's not the case here. all the electricity works. So the other scenario was, I had a car where I would try to turn the car on. It cranks up. It starts for about a second and died. Well, it didn't, it died out immediately as soon as it cranked over. So that's another situation. This is not the case because it's not cranking at all. There's no cranking at all. So that's not the case. So I don't think it's either of those two situations. I'm pretty sure at this point it is the starter. I could definitely test it out with a line going to one of the terminals of the starter and the solenoid. Connect those two. I'm not going to do it. B, I could probably take a crowbar and try to just knock on start. I'm not going to do it. I don't have a crowbar, and I've done it before, and a lot of times it just doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. A lot of times, if this is the situation, if this is the situation, a lot of times the starter is like 100%. Like I had the same issue before, like a couple of times, and it was just the starter going out at this point, and it just died out on me because I tried about 15 to 20 times and nothing happened. So, but I'll keep you guys updated. Hey guys, what's up? So it's the next day. I did get the starter replaced. I had a feeling it was the starter, and I didn't do any of the testing of the starter. The other testing as far as putting wires to it and stuff like that. I was like 99% sure it was a starter, knowing what I know about this car and the issues that I had previously over the last couple of months. It kind of did the same thing. I've had situations where I had cars that did the same thing. So, but basically it was the starter. I got swapped out. It works perfect. Every time I turn the key, everything, it works every time. Every time it's turned on, it works. So, all right, guys. If you guys are watching this, guys, please give me a thumbs up. If you guys want to leave some comments, please leave some comments, and please subscribe, guys. All right, take care.